Hey, coach, how's it going?
What's up, guys? Afternoon.
Bob,
I'll
wait,
start off just as I mentioned yesterday, just extremely proud of the guys, all three phases, and the way we won that football game was awesome. And to honor Mr. Ursay the way we did, I thought was really special. I do have an injury update. Mooney came in this morning. He had concussion symptoms, so he's in the protocol right now.
Bob, we can start off with you.
Okay. Uh, Shane, as a play caller, how does your world open up when you've got a tight end who can do the things that Tyler Warren can do?
Yeah, it's a great question. It opens up a lot of things. We got the weapons on the outside that we have, but now having him inside is great. And obviously, he was explosive yesterday. Getting the ball in his hands the way we did, him making plays. I thought, he had a lot of good plays. I thought yesterday, that third down play there in that 4-minute situation, just to have the feel that he did, just stopping on a dime there where there's two guys and then ran another dude over to get the yak he did. Just a great playmaker. So it definitely helps for sure, Bob.
James, go ahead.
Shane, you spent all offseason, building this plan for what you want to look like, and obviously you go out there and execute very well. But what is it like to maybe see what you could be still, even after something like that? I mean, the defensive guys were saying they still were pissed they gave up 8 points.
Yeah, no, I love that attitude. That's the attitude we got to have. I think, going into this thing, execution every week is a big part of it. And it's a week by week league. Things to clean up on all three phases. So get those things cleaned up like we did today in the meetings, and then get ready for Denver. That's really what it is. I'm excited and proud of the guys. Like I said, yesterday was awesome, but now it's on to Denver.
Jake,
Hey Shane, so you're used to us asking about Anthony protecting himself when he runs and everything. It looked like there was a couple times Daniel might have kept himself open for a big hit and maybe avoided it. Have you noticed any of that and felt any need to tell him to kind of protect himself?
Yeah, I think we've had those conversations. We have those conversations in the QB room with all those guys, and just being smart. You know what I mean? In those situations, he had some scrambles. He got out of bounds. He had the one on third down there. He made the guy miss, and then he didn't see the other guy coming. Took a shot there, but bounced up. But yeah, those are conversations, Jake, that we definitely have.
Steven, go ahead.
Hey Shane, with Tyler, I mean, you obviously fed him a lot of balls, but I'm wondering, just I'll go back and watch. I haven't had a chance. Did those come? Would you say those came within the flow of the game, or were you guys, trying to get him going and looking for him specifically?
We got him going early. Obviously, the first play of the game. That could have went to anybody, but he was the first read
Mhm.
on the play. And we got the look we wanted and got him down the boundary and then got the out and up to him there on that first drive too. But then within the flow of the game, those things just happened. You know what I mean? Just, they're design plays. Some of those things were designed. I think it was the second or third play. He caught that little sit over the ball. He was kind of the check down on that play, and Daniel did a nice job of finding him there. So it's great. I think, to have so many weapons on the outside and the way Daniel spread the ball around all those guys, a lot of those guys got touches. And I think that's awesome because when your first read's not there, sometimes you got to be able to move on and progress. And I thought it was great that everyone got involved on Sunday.
So one quick follow up. I think on Pitt's touchdown, the safety. I don't want to like get too carried away, but the safety seemed to kind of stay with Tyler a little bit there. Like, is that fair, or do you think that influences them
Yeah,
when
no,
these guys
yeah.
start like that?
Yeah, it was cover two, and Tyler was running a little seam down the middle and bending down the middle, and the safety kind of stayed inside the numbers. And
Okay.
I thought, Daniel did a great job of seeing that, and really Pitt did a heck of a job with his release of slipping inside the corner, keeping his footing, and then getting back out to that dead spot, verse two. And it was just a great play by everybody.
Guy fell down and still beat the defender by like 3 yards. Pretty good.
Yeah, it was real good. It was real good.
JJ, go ahead.
Um, Shane, with Tyler, in terms of a run blocker, like how did you think he came out yesterday?
You cut out there at the start. You said just as a run blocker. how he came out?
For Tyler, yes.
Yeah, I thought he did a really nice job. We had a play there. I want to say, I don't know if it was third quarter, where he got up inside on the linebacker, which created a little crease there. I thought he did some good things. We had some max play action protection stuff that I thought he held up good. I thought he did a real nice job. Week one for sure.
Chap.
That's Shane. When you step back and look at Daniel's game, for the most part, was it just him being efficient and taking what's there, and when there's a shot, take it? It didn't. I don't want to downplay it, but it didn't look like he was doing anything extraordinary.
No, he was playing great ball. Like you said, Chap, he was just efficient. He made some good checks at the line of scrimmage for us. The ball placement was on point. Had some shots up, hit a few of them, obviously. I think that, the one in the third quarter to start it, the one to Alec down the sidelines was awesome. The under center play action stuff, and then got his eyes snapped around, and I just delivered a great throw down there to Alec. And then again, I think that third down too, that we had a third down there where they kind of covered it up, and he found JT on a 3rd and 3 or whatever it was, 3rd and 4, and JT made a guy miss. I thought that was awesome. I think he hit JT again on he was just kind of hanging out there in an empty formation and went through his read and didn't have it and put it out to JT, and JT got 17 on that play. So I thought it was really good, really efficient. Like I said, just finding the completions and getting those guys the ball in their hand and catch and run opportunities. He did that really well.
Just a few more here, Kevin.
Shane, did anything go into you guys getting announced as a team and not doing your normal offense or defense intros?
Yeah, I thought it was really important. I told the team that we're going to come out as a team. I thought it was just kind of symbolic of Mr. Irsay. It was his day, and we were going to come out as a team for week one for sure.
Will that continue?
We'll see. We'll see. We'll probably announce guys next week, but I thought it was very important to come out as a team week one.
And then how did Jonathan feel this morning? I don't think he came back in after taking that hit, kind of late third.
Yeah, he's good. He felt good. Talked to him after the game. He was good. And then in that situation too, probably could have came back in the game, but we had a good lead. Felt good, with DJ going in there. I thought DJ did some really good things, stepping in and running the football there at the end too.
We'll go James, and then we'll finish out with Jake.
2 parts. One, any update on Jalen Jones and his hamstring?
I don't have an update for you on that.
Is it the same hamstring?
Yeah, we're working through that, but yeah.
And then to pivot a bit to Matt Goncalves, new position for him at right guard. What do you think of his performance? And also, I guess when you're not mentioning the right guard position, at least in my position, he's probably did a good job. So what do you think of just his first crack at it?
I thought he did a hell of a job. I think that's a big transition from going to tackle inside there. Like I said, I think he's worked his tail off making that transition. He did some really good things up front. Him and Tanner being on the same page on some things was awesome to see, but I thought he played physical, really good in the run game. Pass game was good too. So good first performance that we got to continue to build on.
Jake, go ahead.
So JT Tuimoloau looked like a healthy scratch. So early round pick, looked like he had a pretty good summer. What went into him being inactive on Sunday?
Yeah, we went deep with the D tackles in that game. That's really what went into it for that game. Will it be like that every week? I don't know. It just depends on the team we're playing. Obviously, we got the 4 ends right now that we have. And then so we just wanted to go heavy at D tackle, and so he was down for this game.
Gotcha. Because his versatility going inside and out, like as the season progresses, kind of help him make up ground there.
Yeah, for sure. Continue to work and grow and develop. He's a good player. Like I said, we just wanted to go heavy inside with the D lineman.
Gotcha.
This is not a serious question, but just one more. I guess kind of serious. Joe Bocci made a play, and then you were like dapping him on the sideline. What's it like to, I guess, be in that moment? And when you see the hard work, you see these guys work at this stuff all the time, but to kind of validate it and have those moments with your players, I don't know, you can't dap up everybody after every play, but it was in the moment. You're right there. What was that like for you?
It was great. He puts in so much hard work each and every day. Just the way he's gone about his business since he's been here from day one has been awesome. And to see that come to fruition on that play and reading it out and seeing the guy go on the flat, he was all over it. That's the film study. That's the preparation. And to make that big hit right there was just, it was awesome.
That'll do it for you today, Coach. Thanks so much.
Guys, thanks.
Yeah, most definitely is an explosive offense. Me and Lou talked about it. I gave some tips to the offense, and Lou a hell of a defensive coordinator. So he schemes some stuff up to get the guys in the position to make some plays. And man, emotional wise, I barely could sleep last night, the night before the game, because I was just thinking about like, man, how I'm gonna feel playing against my former team. And I went out there, got my feelings to the side, and kept it about the business, and we took care of business, like I said.
James, go ahead.
So obviously you play defense and you try to get the hands on the ball. So coming up with that fumble recovery, just what are the emotions of that, and how you think you all can build on the 3 takeaways you had yesterday?
Man, that Friday meeting, we had a group. We talked to the guys and everything. I was just telling them, man, as a defense, that's the first impression for everything. First game and everything. And I feel like we only can get better from there. I feel like the sky's the limit for the defense, and we constantly gonna want to force the ball and get a ball back to the offense, and also probably score some touchdowns on defense, and probably do more. But man, for the first game, man, we put that first impression for us out there.
Joel.
Was there a part of you that wanted to show the Dolphins you should have stuck with me?
Say that again.
Was there a part of you that wanted to just kind of show the Dolphins that they should have stuck with you?
Oh, for sure, man. We definitely wanted to. I wanted to put that out there, but as a team, man, we got the dub. We definitely didn't want them to score any points, but they got 8 points. But we definitely want to do a shutout. Coach Lou felt some type of way about it also.
Kevin, go ahead.
Would you mind grading Latu as a defensive back?
Say it again.
Would you mind grading Latu as a defensive back on the interception that he had?
Oh yeah, Latu, man, that guy, hell of a playmaker, man. The crazy part, I was chasing her over, and we was in like a sky coverage, and I was chasing her over, and he saved the day for me.
Steven.
Can you tell when a quarterback is confused and flustered? Because Tua was patting the ball at times.
Most definitely, we knew the guy. He get the ball out pretty quick, and once we take away his first read, I feel like it's panic mode after that, and it showed yesterday, man. We took away his first read, and he was trying to get rid of the ball real quick.
We'll do just a few more here. Jake.
So you mentioned you gave the offense some tips earlier leading up to it.
Yes.
Did you see, did you see any of that like come to fruition for sure? Like something you told them, you're like, see that we made a big play off of that. Did you see any of that?
Yeah, we knew. It's a lot of a bang, quick throws in the middle. So I told them, man, claw the middle and make sure they throw the ball outside. And we clawed the middle and I think we got 2 interceptions by clogging the middle, and the guys come up with interceptions.
James.
X, like you said, you all had a great performance, but you're hungry for more. So what is that balance of, okay, we started with a certain level of intensity and obviously success, but there's a lot more that we still got to get done if we want to get to where we want to go. So what is that balance like as a player?
Facts. It's only week 1, man. Like I said, Denver we have next. They're gonna come with a game plan and everything, and we want to harp ourselves on getting turnovers, getting 3 and outs. Playing good ball, great ball on defense, and we gotta make tackles and everything that come with that. And like I said, the sky's the limit for the defense, and we only can get better.
What was the challenge in just kind of sorting out the pressure looks that Miami was kind of throwing at you guys all day?
Yeah, I mean, kind of just identifying what you need to do based off the center's call. There was a couple of times where I had to come off on, a couple of combinations and get out to one of their backers. So as a guard that's transitioning into a new position, kind of just knowing where your eyes are and knowing the protection calls and all that stuff. So kind of a challenge, but I think we did a good job handling it.
One of those was on Jones's deep ball to Pierce, where you combo blocked 94 and then 25 kind of looped around, just like you were kind of feeling that and kind of knowing that might be coming there.
Yeah, I was trying to I was calling over, to Braden to try to get him off, but there was a point where, that wasn't gonna happen. So I just figured I'd, pop out and, get on him as best as I could. It actually happened twice. So I thought I did a good job coming off and, sealing that guy up so, Dimes can make a throw.
Steven, go ahead.
Hey Matt, I know when you're in the game and in the moment, you can't see what other guys are doing, but as you watch the film, was there any impressions of Tyler as a blocker in the run game or elsewhere? Just first NFL regular season game against a really aggressive front. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, we actually just got done watching the film, and I saw a play where he finished one of the D ends and put them in the ground. So that was some good stuff for your first NFL game. Obviously, catching the ball, he did a great job. But as far as blocking, there was nothing crazy that drastic to the game plan or anything like that. So I thought he did a good job, and he's going to continue to keep growing in that area. Yeah, he did good.
And that might have been Judon too. I think that the end.
Yeah, that was the one that we just watched, and I didn't even see it till today, honestly. And that was some good stuff. So,
all right, cool. Thank you.
no problem.
James.
Matt, obviously, like you said, it's a big transition for you to go to right guard. But when you have the success that you all had collectively yesterday, not that you're not confident going in, but how much does that maybe just validate what you've been working towards and kind of give you a vision of what you still could be?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, when we're all on the same page and, we're, popping 5, 6 yard runs at a time, we're staying on the field, we're protecting the quarterback. I mean, you have nothing but confidence when you go out there for each and every drive. So we kind of feed off each other. And, when we make a good play, yesterday I was fired up. I dapped up Bort, so when we feed off of each other, it brings our confidence up. And, I think it definitely brings our ability to, play even better. So.
I mean, along those lines, you scored on every drive. So is that the standard for the rest of the season?
I mean, for sure, every time you get the ball, you're going to want to score points. That's definitely the standard, but obviously, it might not work out that way. But yeah, I mean, as far as yesterday, for us to score every single drive, it was pretty impressive and something that we can build on for sure.
And then one last one, more serious one. When Daniel Jones, he scores twice on the QB sneaks, and other quarterback, other players, which is fine that they might get it and spike it or they might yell or whatever. He's patting you guys, he's helping you guys up off the ground, whatever. What does that say about him that, even when he had a hell of a debut, I don't know if I ever saw him react to his own play, if that makes sense.
Yeah, he's a team guy. The team comes first for him. It's about all 11 of us out there. It's not just a single collective, touchdown scorer. He knows that we put in the work for him to get into the end zone a couple times on those QB sneaks, and he recognizes that. And I'm sure the offensive line digs that, and we appreciate that. And yeah, I mean, like I said, he's a team guy, team first. So yeah.